I read 79 books in 2023. I'm trusting that I put everything correctly on Goodreads. I'm really quickly going to show you my statistics. I read overall 28,125 pages. My shortest book was The Bloody Chamber, and my longest book was Manacled. My average book length was 356 pages. The Hunger Games was the most shelved. The I'll Be Home for Christmas was a novella, was the least shelved, and my average rating was 2.1. I think I'm just gonna go through all the books. And why can't I see my damn books? It's not letting me see the books. I read a lot more popular books near sort of the end of the year. It's just taking a bit of time. The first lot of books I'm going to talk about are all thrillers. In fact, I actually did a reading vlog of reading thrillers. If you go to my channel and go to playlist and go to old videos, you'll see it. So, Gallows Hill. This was actually my favorite thriller of the year, I believe. There was a whole plot point in here that I absolutely hated, but if you take that out, I really enjoyed it. I absolutely hated this book and I will not be buying the second one. It was just not good, in my opinion. I didn't like it. Home Before Dark. This was like okay. I don't know. I don't know if I didn't like it. I absolutely hate the entire plot point of, oh, the crazy woman accuses a man of sexually assaulting her when he never actually did. I hate that entire plot point. Just like, can we stop? Because it's just taking away from real victims. And then when you keep putting this out there, then anytime that someone speaks up, it's like, well, you're just falsely accusing. So I hate that. And aside from that, I just didn't like it. I just felt like this book, I just didn't like it. And that's fine because everyone has different book tastes. I had high hopes for this and they fell through. I feel like this had so much potential and it just did not deliver, and so I did not like it. False Witness, this was just a manifesto to COVID. There was so much talk of it. It was like, okay, we get it. Literally, this was set during the Panini. Literally set during it. And we hear everything about it. Like, oh, the mask washing and the mask washing, like wearing masks and washing hands. And The Hobbit, I'm gonna slam my head through the wall. I absolutely adored the scenery in this book. I thought it was so beautiful. So yes, these were also not the first books that I read. These were just the first books that I logged on Goodreads. Oh, and my Goodreads just crashed. This app is so bad. It's crashed like 10 million times. Like, let me just see the books that I've read and I'll be on my way. And it doesn't even load. Are you actually kidding me? I'm actually gonna scream. Those books were not actually the first ones I logged, so I don't know what happened there. I'm so furious. I'll be back. We have From Lukov with Love. I felt like this was overhyped. They were so painfully cringy and embarrassing. I really enjoyed this. This was really, really good and I would recommend people read it. We have this one. I just hated this book. Now the next ones I don't have copies of because I read them online. The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. It was just Groundhog Day. See, I was so harsh at the start of the year. Like, look at me rating all these books 1 star. Just ignore the ratings. The Do-Over, the main character is very cringy. Then Behind the Red Door, the dad in that book was wild and I remember that, so good on that for making a memorable thing. But I'm gonna slam my head again. Okay, relax. I can't find this book on my shelf. I think I did not throw it out. They both die at the end. So many questions. Also, if you want to hear me talk about any of these books, like I said, go to the playlist on my channel that has old book videos. This is like a different channel that I completely made just for books, but I did talk about books on my other channel. Next we have Punk 57. What was that? I have to leave soon and I still have to pack all my stuff. I'm gonna start screen recording this, so you will see this here. Go in Pieces was, I mean, I don't know what to say to that one. Go on the Train. I liked it. I liked the movie more. Addicted to You. Guys, ignore the ratings. I was so mean. I just felt really nauseous reading this book. I don't know why. Basically, Lily's addicted to sex and then Lo is addicted to alcohol. And so they're basically being together so then they can both do whatever they want without people like infringing on it. I read ACOTAR and I did not like it. Next we have New Moon. That was just a palette cleanser. I'm moving on. I'm gonna actually move out this year. Salem's Lot. I thought it was good. I thought some parts like really dragged on. But, like, that's just a Stephen King book. That's gonna be parts that drags on. That's just how he writes. Coraline was very nostalgic to me. Lord of the Flies. I absolutely adore Lord of the Flies. There was this movie last night that I watched. It was giving me Lord of the Flies vibes. It was like Eden something. It was basically this couple that was in the woods and then all these boys try to like kill them. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, that was just very nostalgic for me. American Psycho, he talks all and on about his clothing outfit pieces. I don't know, and he was just very annoying, and the way he talks about like women and like minorities and stuff, that was just his personality, but like still. The Notebook was very cute. I read it on holiday actually this time last year. The Great Gatsby, a reread. I liked it. And then all those books are the ones I just talked about. Looking for Alaska, I hated that book. I hated it so much. Thursday Murder Club, I just thought it was boring. Love Pamela as a memoir, it was so good. Red Dragon, no. Breath Prints and Battle Scars, that's fan fiction. Manacled, the best thing I've ever read in my entire life. I'm gonna reread it. I'm already in the middle of rereading it. Like, also the fact that it says that all these books are read on the same day, they're not. If you've been with me, it was not sad. In fiction, I cry over pretty much everything. I just felt like it was written so badly and I didn't connect with any of the characters. Once Upon a Broken Heart, at first I really was liking it. I thought like the first few chapters were written very well, and then it was like the rest was part of a draft. Shadow Me, I read the entire thing. I read all of them. Where the Crawdads Sing was okay. All the Bright Places, The Fellowship of the Ring. Stan was just so long for no reason. Harry, yeah, that entire scene where like a tampon gets stuck in her pubes, that's just literally impossible. I don't see how that could have happened. The Book Thief was very beautiful. The Mist, I absolutely hated. The main character was an idiot. Cujo made me cry at the end. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that such of a sad ending. Emma, yeah, I talked a lot about this book. I'm gonna just show you the review here. Are you gonna load? Are you actually gonna load? Okay. I'm just going to show you the part where it's not spoilers. Mao's Last Dancer. This was just me doing like a reread. The Bloody Chamber. Yes, it's famous retelling of fairy tales. I love Frankenstein. Two Towers was pretty good. I did not like Silence of the Lambs. King of Wrath was, yeah, it was alright. Whoops. Little Women. Yeah, Fenrir the Opera. Hooked. Basically like Cats and Hooks fan fiction. Yeah, Housemate. Yeah, why did everyone keep dogging me about her weight? Then I read Powerless, which I thought was like really good. I don't know if I'd rate it 4 stars, but again, ignore the ratings. I'm gonna leave it and I will be buying the next one because I thought it was really good. Next we read the Mindfuck series. I really liked that book. I didn't rate it. Yeah, I stopped rating books there. I have a whole bunch of notes. I literally did such explicit notes for so many things. I think I might do like a little reading vlog of that. Ignore that sound. Ignore. There's a bathroom right above my head. Someone is showering right now. I liked the Mindfuck series. It was very easy to get through. I binge read it. I really understood Lana. It's kind of like Criminal Minds in the sense that, I mean, some of the characters I was like, oh, so you're trying to be like the Criminal Minds people. But yeah, I think you either get Lana or you don't. You either get Lana and get where she's coming from, or you don't. Okay, Magnolia Parks or Brutal Prince. I don't know if I'm even going to continue it. There was a lot of like attacking. Like if you were Irish or Italian, you were absolutely shredded in that book because there was so many derogatory things being said about the races. Flawless, but I hate that cover. I hate it. That's alright. I'm gonna continue with the series because I like the vibes. Handmaid's Tale was a reread. Hunger Games, I Found You by Lisa Jewell. Catching Fire, yeah. Christmas Carol, yeah. The Gift, I'll Be On For Christmas, Mockingjay, Things Never Go Over. And then the last book I read for the year was Rock, Paper, Scissors. And that is showing you every single book I read in 2023. That was not very extensive and I apologize, and I promise you next year I'm going to do a much better job at explaining the books that I read this year, because this is the 4th video that I filmed today, because guess what, I'm going on a vacation. I still haven't packed. Bye. I will see you later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.